Hello, welcome to Tarot Combos. We're going to draw two cards and see what happens. So thank you for being here. Let's see. All right, so we have the Five of Wands, challenged by the Lovers. Oh golly, this is my Sun and Moon tarot deck. So this is the Five of Wands, which is, so what's, I guess let me start with, what's coming to me is this idea of how when my ego mind gets kind of takes the front seat and says, this is what I want. Well, how is that being challenged by, like, but what do you really want? What really feels true and in alignment for you? How are those things out of alignment? Because the Five of Wands, it could also be, I do have to say, if there's this, it feels like interpersonal stuff too. So do you feel like you're not really seeing eye to eye with someone, and you might be abandoning what you value in order to try to see from their perspective, put yourself in their shoes? And that's not a bad thing, right? I feel like we're kind of conditioned to be that way. Like when we grow up or through society, it's like, put yourself in their shoes, you know? And there's also the, what is the golden rule? It says, treat others as you want to be treated. Some part of that feels true, and then it also feels very, like, could we do better? So, because we're all suffering from our own wounds, so it's like how I want to be treated isn't necessarily like the ultimate best expression of treatment, of love. Don't think about that. So it's like, so I think about these things a lot, like, is that the best? Why don't we treat people how they want to be treated, not how I want to be treated? I feel like that golden rule, getting off topic, is like, treat people how you want to be treated is like the first step in maybe breaking free from, but it's all about me, you know? And really, yeah, I think it's like the entry point to, like, and then, hey, can we do better? Yes, we can. So anyway, where do you feel in your interpersonal relationships where you're just not connecting or seeing eye to eye, or always having these same conflicts where it's like we each have our own way of wanting to do things, or our own goals, our own, like, desires for anything, whatever that is for you, where you just feel like you're not on the same page and you really want to be, and you want to be seen, like you do want to connect. And then how is this idea, like, where are we abandoning our own alignment in order to try to meet each other, try to connect? Because I feel like when we can meet ourselves authentically, and we can see those parts of ourselves that don't feel seen, and we're trying to get that part of ourselves seen from the outside, from other people, it doesn't really feel right, does it? If we haven't yet seen ourselves or met ourselves or been with ourselves, can we be with ourselves? Meet that part of ourselves that is just like, please see me. We have to meet ourselves first. And then magically, we don't need the other person to see us. It'd be great if they did, but that's not like our hang up. So where do you feel like that is true somewhere in your life, where you feel like, oh, here's this, I'm always like, man, they just don't appreciate me in this way, or they keep doing this thing. I might be telling on myself. They keep doing this thing that really bugs me. Okay, well then maybe why does it bug you? Why do they get to do the thing and I'm not allowed to, right? Why can't I make a mess? Like, meet that part of yourself that says, like, why do they get to get away with stuff? Why can't I get away with stuff? Why do I have to do everything just right or better than? That's where I'm telling on myself. But it could be something like that, where it's like, wait a minute, if I just meet that part of myself that says, you can be how you are, you can make a mess, you don't have to, you can just let this mess go for a day. Don't even touch it. Don't even look at it or think about it or look at it and laugh. Whatever that is, meet yourself and see like what wants to happen in that moment of like meeting yourself with that thing, that feeling. What didn't you get that you needed? And then we're not going to be so concerned about the other person not meeting us or seeing us, because we'll realize, wait a minute, it was never about that other person all along. It was just about me not having met myself, and then trying to look out there and say, meet me, see me, love me, protect me, show up for me, respect me, appreciate me. We got to do all those things inside first. So that's what I mean by our alignment with love. So what is yours? What is yours that you keep looking outside and saying, I want it to come from outside? And that might be a more of a subconscious or unconscious thought, right? Where do you feel like I have some of that? And then carve out some time today and like give it to yourself and see what happens.